Hello, friend. I'm so excited that you're taking a minute to tune in and to watch your Plexus VIP orientation. My name is Jenna Hoptala. I am your diamond upline. I'm based out of the United States in Florida, but I am so excited for you to be here to preview and to get more information and benefits on what it looks like for your VIP club membership. One of the first questions that I get quite often is, what is Plexus? So let's break it down. We are an all-natural plant-based supplement line that focuses on 3 pillars of health and wellness with a holistic approach. We balance blood sugars, we fight inflammation, and we support a healthy gut microbiome. We have a Better Business Bureau rating of A+, and we are in the top 25 companies globally for direct sales. One of my favorite things about Plexus is that we are clinically proven and scientifically backed. We have products that actually work. We have a medical advisory board of directors that's being led by Dr. Michael Hartman here in the United States. And his formula is to lead Plexus with prevention over prescription. That's a mantra that we have here for overall wellness, because healing does really happen from the inside out. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen over time. This is one of my favorite quotes. Health is like money. We never have a true idea of its value until we lose it. Because this was me. If we had actually met a couple years ago, I was the mama on the left. That's my son, Jackson. He's our 7th baby, and he was born in after the mission field. And when we came home from that trip, I just didn't recover. Have you ever known anybody, or maybe yourself, that felt like life was just overwhelming? You went to survival mode. You're not thriving. You're not feeling your absolute best. Well, I lived in that season for 4 years because I was so skeptical on the products, on this company, and in all transparency, the industry. I didn't know what I didn't know. But a girlfriend of mine that I know and I love and I trust, she introduced the products to me. And I believed her. What did I have to lose? If I focused on my gut, maybe, just maybe, it could change everything. Well, let's get started. Why does gut health even matter? Did you know that 70% of our immune system is in our gut? And if our gut isn't healthy, neither are we. But 85% of our serotonin is in our gut too. So if our gut isn't happy, neither are we. So I want to introduce you to my friend, Bibi. She's from corporate, based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. But Bibi is going to share with us a little bit more about what Plexus can do and how and why it works.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Wellness Connection. I'm your host, Bibi Carter. Today, we're here to talk about our #1 combo, our bread and butter triplex, because we are the leaders of the gut health category. It's all about improving and supporting whole body health, and we can do that through the gut. Your gut has its own ecosystem called the microbiome, consisting of beneficial and unwanted bacteria. A healthy microbiome has enough of the beneficial bacteria to crowd out the unwanted bacteria and help keep the beneficial in control. The balance between beneficial versus unwanted bacteria can be impacted from pollution, environmental exposure, processed foods, stress, poor sleep, and more. Your body gets attacked by these external factors. So what does this mean? Well, basically, if your gut is out of balance, you tend to not feel as good. Your body doesn't function as it's designed to. But when your gut is balanced, your body's digestive system works better, and overall, you feel great. If you're a visual person like I am, here's a visual illustration for you. So let's draw an imaginary circle that represents the gut. And then an imaginary line right down the middle with 50% beneficial bacteria on one side and 50% unwanted bacteria on the other side, as an example of someone's starting point today. Some people could be more 40-60 or 30-70 or the reverse. Everyone will be at a different starting point. It just depends on how much processed foods you eat, how much quality sleep you get, the level of stress you experience, what kind of environmental exposure you're around, and that's just to name a few. All these external factors play a role in how much beneficial versus unwanted bacteria your gut has. The goal is to have more beneficial bacteria than the unwanted bacteria. Here's what Triplex offers you. It's a simple 3-product combo. When combined, is designed to support gut health, which leads to whole body health. Let me share with you the weed, seed, and feed concept so you can easily understand how the Triplex combo is designed to work. Think of your gut as a garden bed. Before you can start planning what you want in your garden bed, you must weed out what you don't want with BioCleanse to make room for what you do want. You want to seed the gut with beneficial bacteria with ProBioFit, and then feed the beneficial bacteria with Slim that contains the prebiotic acting as a fertilizer, selectively feeding the beneficial bacteria in
our gut. So you may or may not have even started with Triplex, but I want to introduce that as our flagship. It's a simple 3-part gut health system. But what happens when you start? What to expect, when, how, and why? We cannot expect to walk 32,000 meters into the bush and expect to get out in just 5. Would you agree? But yet sometimes when we start new regimens or routines, we can have that quick fix mentality. But when we realize that we didn't get to where we are overnight, and realistically, we're not going to get out of it overnight either. It's going to take some time, but it does work when you give it time and you dial in consistency. So what to expect? Well, when you're starting Triplex specifically, one of the very first things you're going to introduce to your system is our famous pink drink. That's going to help balance your blood sugars. It's going to be fighting inflammation. It's got prebiotic fibers that are guar gum based. So it's going to help you feel fuller longer. Your pink drink is just a little bit different than ours here in the States, but actually, I hear it's better because what your pink drink does is it has the 2 formulas here in the States combined into one. So you're getting the benefits of both without the additional cost of having to buy a secondary bag. And what is so much fun is that not only does it taste good, and not only is it good for you, but it is simple. So when you're starting your pink drink, you may notice that you feel fuller, longer. You may notice that you're not going to have those afternoon cravings for a Pepsi Max or the chocolate in the desk drawer, or you're going to notice your carbs and your sugar cravings start to diminish. But because it is feeding your gut the good bacteria and we're starting to kill off the bad, you could potentially be looking at embracing a detox, which is so incredible. What that means is that the products are actually working for you, which is absolutely fantastic because, like BB said, we want to kill off the bad and increase the good. We want to have more good bacteria than bad bacteria. But how long does that take and what does it look like? Well, that's dependent on each person as an individual, is just as unique as you are. So one of the things that you got when you ended up purchasing your VIP membership is you have a host of benefits that are included with that. And I just want to go over just a couple of them to make you aware of those. You actually, with your VIP club membership, now when you log into plexusworldwide.com.au, go directly to the wholesale side of Plexus. So no longer will you ever pay retail prices again. You get up to 25% off everything you order every time. But you also have the Perks Loyalty Program. This is an incredible customer loyalty rewards program. So just for doing the things that you're already doing, now you're going to earn points that you can redeem into full-size real products. Also want to remind you that when you enrolled and you put in the referral link, you might have put your first name, last name, unless you were really clever and came up with something cute. Well, that referral program is an amazing opportunity for you to limit your out-of-pocket expense. Here at Plexus Worldwide, we don't pay advertisers, movie stars, or actors to share the products that they're not taking or using. What Plexus chose to do through the direct selling model is actually brilliant. They reward those of us, you and I, the people actually using the products and loving them they reward us for sharing them. We inherently share the things we love with the people we love anyway, so this isn't any different. There's special offers that you have access to as well. You have the Plexus Go app. It is available on Android phones as well as Apple. And you also have a very exclusive offer to participate in our Forever Healthy Social Wellness Club page. This is a Facebook page where we share recipes and meals, ideas, product education, knowledge, understanding, love, support, encouragement, fun monthly challenges to help you stay accountable to the goals that you have said were important to you. We also do weekly emails and recipe books and meal plans to keep you on your journey for wellness. But specifically for you in Australia, you get to participate in the Sunny Life movement. This is a group of men and women who are challenging the norm on what they thought wellness looked like. And they're not doing it individually. They're doing it collectively together, creating fun events and activities, from walking groups to sip and seas, from paint and sipping pink drinks to just having fun and fellowship. You get to participate in every single one of those things. I touched briefly on sharing, but I know for me, this was such a key that made a world of difference. And so I want to touch on this for you because sharing is caring. The reason I started sharing initially was not to create a business. It was just the simple part of that we needed to limit my out-of-pocket expense. I'm a single income household. My husband is a postie. We didn't have the additional resources or funds, in all transparency, at that point in time to stay on the products long enough to give them time to work. But when I started showing up to church and I didn't have a wig on, when I started losing inflammation and I started feeling good and I just had energy, people noticed. And then those ladies started to ask me what I was doing. And I couldn't not tell them because it was working. And I thought, what if it helps them? What if it blesses them like it is for me? And then the rest is now history. Years later, we are at the top of the company and truly are creating an incredible community of men and women who love and serve others well. So that simple sharing system is that you do have that free referral link that came with your club membership. And with that, you actually have promotional codes that you can bless your friends and your family with too. Specifically for your Australian market, it's Give a U. It helps your friends and family save additional money off of their order, and they get to unlock wholesale prices too. But what is really beautiful is that with Plexus, we always pay in international markets the US dollar. So that is when you bless 3 people within 30 days, it's 300 US dollars. I think the conversion rate is about 500 Aussie. Well, that can be a game changer from not just limiting your own out-of-pocket expense to now being paid to be healthy and to get healthy, but it's helping others to do the same thing. With 80% of all sales happening now online and around the world, they're with friends sharing products they love with the people they love anyway. So that's where Plexus can play in. I love to tell you all the information that's available because I want you to be educated and informed and empowered, encouraged, and equipped, instead of assuming things of you that I should never assume. It may or may not be for you, but it is part of your benefits package, and I want you to be aware of that. Because it really can just start by blessing 3 friends. It could be your best friend, your sister, or your favorite friend from church. Because at the end of the day, we're all better together. And you never know. You might be able to throw this lifeline to another friend. And what if it is that thing that they have been praying for too? I know for me personally, it was just that. It was a lifeline that has unlocked so much healing and restoration, not only personally, but in my marriage and in my family as well. And now I have the opportunity to help others do the same thing. So I want to say thank you for joining us tonight, today, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are, as you're watching this. I want you to know that we are here to help. If you have any questions, let's connect. because Plexus Worldwide is truly spreading health, hope, and happiness down under and beyond. Thank you for taking time today, and I look forward to seeing you and talking with you soon.